Hey guys, I'm back again. Still working on getting it all together. Just got a little review here for you of some coolant hoses. This is the hose that goes from the water pump to the passenger side coolant tube. And this is the original tube, the original hose. Now, if you know these cars, you know that it's critical that there be enough space from the water pump neck through the AC bracket and around the air conditioning belt, which sits right here. If not, the air conditioning belt can rub against the hose and literally just saw a hole right into the hose. Now, this is the original 30-year-old hose. This is a replacement from Rodney Dickman. And this is a replacement from the Fiero store. Now, off the bat, you can see there are slight differences in these hoses from the original. The Rodney Dickman is slightly longer than the original hose, as you can see there. The Fiero store hose is quite a bit shorter. Now, as I was saying before, the critical clearance of this hose is from the water pump. Here, I'll attach the original hose to the water pump. That's the hose all the way up through the AC bracket and underneath the air conditioning belt. Here you can see the clearance between the belt and the hose. The bottom of the hose is it attaches to the coolant pipe. Now you see here, as the original GM designed, plenty of clearance for the hose. Now we're gonna try if I can get this hose to release now. There we go. Now we're going to try and fit the Rodney Dickman hose to the water pump, and we'll see how much clearance we get. As you can see, Rodney's hose all the way up against the water pump through the AC compressor bracket, and as you can see, it still fit 2 fingers of clearance between the hose and the belt. The Rodney belt is the perfect size from the water pump to the belt. See, it fits exactly like the original GM hose. As you can see here. Now we'll try the Fiero store hose. And here we're going to install the Fiero store hose. And again, we'll push it all the way up to all the way up the filler neck of the water pump. And we're not yet all the way up, and I'm already seeing a problem here. As you can see, the Fiero Store hose has almost no clearance. I can put 2 fingers in the clearance of the original GM hose and the Rodney Dickman hose. The hose by the Fiero Store is quite a bit shorter, which is totally reducing all the clearance between the AC belt and the hose. This is an issue with this hose, as if you push it all the way up so that you can clamp the hose securely, it'll be physically touching the belt. The only way you could use it is to actually tie the hose down to the subframe, pulling it away from the belt. This does work because I've done it in the past. And it will work. But if you want the proper fit, you'll have to go with the Rodney Dickman hose, as the critical size measurement of the hose from Rodney Dickman is from here to here, and in that measure they've equaled the GM hose. The Fiero Store hose, if you look at it from with a measurement directly to the GM hose, you can see how much shorter it is from here to here, and that length that we lose here is what brings this part of the hose into contact with the AC belt. So this hose from the Fiero Store I cannot recommend. Can it be used? Sure, if you're willing to tie it down to your subframe to pull it away from the AC belt. But other than that, I gotta recommend the Rodney Dickman radiator hose, which is almost perfect. It is a little bit longer on the bottom end, but that can always be trimmed to make fit. The critical length difference is from here to here, as you see on the GM one, and in that respect, they are almost identical. So if you're looking for a replacement hose, I gotta recommend Rodney's. It's as close to original as you're gonna get. All right, that's all for now.